If Indonesia is the silent country, then Jakarta is its silent urban center. Nobody cares about Jakarta. It's just a place where you change planes on your way to Bali.
So I like Jakarta.
Oh, Jakarta, city of officially 10 million, unofficially more like 20 million. How neglected you are, forgotten, all by yourself. Oh, Jakarta, city of malls, lots of malls, then some more malls. Wait, is that a horse on the street? Yes, apparently for ceremonial purposes. Yes, where were we? Malls, lots of malls, malls everywhere. Do you miss the days of thriving indoor malls in the US? Then Jakarta's your uncle.
Um, where do you come from?
USA.
Wow.
This is very nice. Wow. Wow, okay.
Malls, everything in malls. Ice skating in malls. It's a little like Dubai that way. Jakarta is fun on roller skates. But whatever you do in Jakarta, don't get into this kind of vehicle. That's called a bajaj. That's actually the brand name of the vehicle, imported from India. It's a bajaj. Yes, yes, everybody loves a bajaj. But seriously, don't get into one of these. They're loud, unstable, dangerous, and you're dead in a crash. And the fares are unmetered. Seriously, they're bad news. Never, ever, ever go anywhere in one of these.
Okay, I'm good.
Are you good?
I'm good.
Unless all the roads are closed by a protest, and this is your only option other than walking, then yeah, definitely take one of these.
Oh my goodness. This is my first time.
It's been a while for me too.
Yeah.
The last time I took this transportation was in elementary school. 15 years ago.
Kitty! Jakarta's stray cats seem remarkably well fed. That's probably an Islamic thing. And the traffic. Everybody talks about the traffic. Look, it's not that bad. It's really not that bad, especially when compared with other Southeast Asian cities, and especially if you're willing to spring the 75 cents or so for the toll road. Oh, make way, military coming through, general coming through, orde baru, permisi. So, yeah, the traffic is really not that bad. Unless you're coming from somewhere with no traffic at all, it's really not that terrible. As for going slowly, there are dozens, hundreds, thousands, quintillions of these semi-forgotten establishments seemingly there since maybe the 50s, maybe the 70s, and they're just wonderful. Speaking of the 70s and the 80s and the 90s, vintage hipster electronic stores with Nakamichi and Sony Walkmans and boomboxes and everything like that. Really nice. This one is in a semi-forgotten old mall. So, this photo, it wasn't supposed to be poignant or anything, and maybe taking it intentionally this way would have even been in poor taste. But it just came out this way. The man walked into the frame, and the camera flash reflected off the window. So, there you go. There's your mandatory observation on Southeast Asia, and there's lots of rich and poor. The street markets are a bit different from those in, say, Malaysia or Taiwan, because Jakarta street markets are mostly meant for the poor, or at least the lower middle class. The food is amazing. This is murtabak telur, and if you want to enjoy the food, you should learn a little bit about the vocabulary, because there are no English menus in places like this.
Es kopi tarik dan es teh lychee.
It's really not that difficult. Museum of the Bank of Indonesia. Syafruddin scissors, the fall of the rupiah, and everything else.
You do that?
I do that, yeah, I try.
And the street food is amazing. There's quite a late night scene, and people do speak quite a bit of English.
Let's see.
I can trade a moment for. Dame quando, se inspirarci vuoi. Can't tell me where.
Oh, yeah. Satu ni burger. Sita. Yeah. Satu ni burger.
Pakai nasi.
Lots and lots of late night hangouts like this one. This place goes until about 3 a.m. And yeah, there's a big Chinese food influence, especially Cantonese and Fujian. Along with the late night scene, roadside Viagra sellers. Seriously. Barack Obama attended elementary school here for a few years. This is what the Nutters seized upon as an extremist Islamic madrasa. It's actually a secular public school.